Adze
Mm-hmm.
and Crystal. Do you go in there and go to sleep, or do you speak with Crystal before doing that?
Me?
Yes.
I already spoke with Crystal as much as I was going to when I told Vedran about Naomi and went in there. That was and burying my face in my hands. After that, I was gonna try my best to go to sleep. I was just gonna rest in there, try to cut as much time off of that as possible. And once I get a full rest, I'd head back out, check on the two. So yeah, I would just be sleeping.
And sleep you do. Crystal, how much magic do you have?
I have
It's like 8.
8. Yes.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, you haven't increased your magic yet.
Nope.
Interesting.
Good
What do you
luck.
say?
So, your night goes particularly uneventful. As you continue to walk out here. Do you stay out and walk the entire time? Do you try to go to sleep?
She would walk the entire time. That would be exhausting, but she would probably do it. Keep watch.
Alright, so if you continue to walk and forgo sleeping, you would have 1 stack of fatigue then. Which means all your stats is reduced by 25%.
Oh yeah. You should do
You
it.
know what?
Be a
No.
man.
Nah, I'm not a man. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Wow. Weak.
Yeah, nah.
Good decision.
Yeah.
You come in and, oddly enough, watch as Adze seems to just be stirring in his sleep. Most likely going through an unpleasant dream or something of the sort.
Like he's still asleep, or he's just waking up.
He's still sleeping, he's just stirring.
Oh, okay. She would just look at him kind of concernedly, but just get ready to just go to bed herself.
Alright, so if you are doing nothing for that,
Yeah, no.
Akko, you already said you're staying up since you could ignore fatigue once. What about Iyaji? Are you staying up the entire night?
Yep. And the DC to see the wolf has been lowered.
Alright, so you're staying up the entire night. That means you would have 1 stack of fatigue unless you have something stopping it.
I do not. And I've already calculated that.
Alright. And as for Naomi and Vedran, you guys weren't walking, correct? Until just recently?
Yeah.
Right.
So you guys would have had time to rest, so you would not be at a point where you would gain fatigue. So with everybody staying up, who are staying up, and those going to sleep are asleep, you start to go through your nights, which I need all of you to make perception checks.
Spotters, listen. I'm assuming
You're
spotters
asleep.
Listen.
Yeah, people that are asleep are asleep. Perception
Oh.
follows under both. That's why I say perception.
I'd rather do listen.
Do I roll both or just roll a better one?
Oh, okay. So
You
you're
roll
saying- I
one.
thought you were saying for the ghost.
Alright, I'm gonna do a spot boy.
Ayo.
Hey, Echo. You ready to get pissed off?
And I got
I mean, he's not conscious of this check, so
yeah, and I've got those nice lights. If
Yeah, but
know
you
what I'm
gotta.
saying.
You're awake and you gotta make a roll.
Oh
Let's
no.
hope. You better hope I don't put
No,
it
no,
out.
no. But like, it's not a roll. It's not for like any roll that he misses. It's when he's consciously trying to do something, right? Like he decides, I am
Yeah.
going to try to spot something, and he misses. That's when he gets enraged.
Yeah, because the thing is,
But if
he
it's just
doesn't
like
know
just
he's not
looking
seeing
down, they
something.
say, "Hey, do a spot check," like passively, and he misses that. He doesn't get rage from that.
Or will it be
Right.
like once he figures out that he missed it, he might go into a rage?
I know, because to me, like, you're keeping watch. You should always be looking.
But he's
You're
not
actively
keeping watch.
not
He's
looking.
driving.
Yeah.
And is he not looking where he's
counting
going?
on Yazzie.
He's
counting
not
on Yazzie,
doing
but
the watch. He's doing the
focused
drive. It's fine.
All right. Just want to have more rage.
He's counting on Yazzie to spot because he's focusing on the Garnox. So ha!
So,
It worked.
I get away from it again.
Yaji, that's a spot. Vedran,
20.
that's a spot. Naomi rolled a 1. Akko got a spot. And that's everyone? Yes. Yaji, Vedran, you both notice in the deep jungle the sign of movement
Big.
all around you. Yes, it's quite large, but the jungle is still obscuring, so you can't see it directly. But you can hear it and see it. Well, you can see it for sure. Naomi, you can hear it.
She'll look to Vedran.
He's saying if
Something
I
out
can
there?
see movement out there, then yeah, I can.
Something out there?
Something. Don't know what it is. Can't tell how big it is. Could be anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and do a knowledge nature on the nightlife here.
It has some pretty good clubs.
Man, there's a lot of cruxes out.
But giving it a knowledge check, you can see it, but you can't get a good view of it. But from the way they lurk and move and the shadows they seem to be giving off through the jungle's overhang, you believe you're looking at a herd of Garnoxes.
Even with the things going off?
None of them are going off currently, and if you are going off, you need to tell me when, because they have
I-
a 4-hour experience burn in life.
That's not what I was aware of.
No, it was not.
Yeah. That's why you see in the chat I said that I did that and that it got burned out after the 9 hours. So that's what I was doing in the back. So yeah, you guys do what you do.
I would have kept lighting mine, but don't see that information.
Then
Well,
why
well.
it's now.
It's how many hours have passed by then?
You've been traveling now for an accumulative of 14 hours.
Oh, cool. I am on one hour left on this one leaf, and then I got one left.
Alright. But as you're, traveling through here, the herd seems to just be moving parallel with you. But your Garnox doesn't seem to be affected by it, or by them in particular.
I'm going to give a subtle point out to Echo. It's like, it looks like the Garnoxes are curious about us.
What do you think we should do?
I mean, I know we got a little bit more safety, but I don't know how big their territory is offhand.
Let's just keep moving and try and not call their attention too much. You think we need to relight some of those things you had given around?
Well, I only have one left after this one.
All right. Let's just try and play it safe for now, then. We'll have to try and improvise if one of them gets a bit too close.
It's around this time while watching and just keeping a subtle eye out. You see a baby Garnox like parse through the jungle brush and like start walking next to your guys' Garnox, and it's about the size of like a bull mastiff, as its six
How-
legs is just trotting along, looking at your guys' Garnox, while your Garnox just doesn't seem to be paying attention to it.
Is that giant dog?
Yes.
Cool.
That's a baby.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, you currently buckled an adult. We should know how big they are. I'm assuming an adult.
I mean, of course, I have an idea how big they are when they're adults, but like, it's still impressive to see a baby still being that big.
All right, but
As
is
it's
it
just
is it,
there, it's just looking and trotting up to it and looking up at your Garnox and just going like, meh!
Ducko will just look to the side when he hears like, what? The fuck?
Adorable.
is it like do the two Garnoxes look similar? Like
No.
any distinguishing marks? Okay.
This is ecstatic. That's fucking tiny.
Meh!
Mad
Worries
to you as
me.
well, I guess.
Oh. I'm going to attempt. So, am I able to create with the spell? Am I able to create and like change the pitches? Because I wanna mimic one of the Garnoxes to call it over.
You can mimic a Garnox noise, but it won't be in. You don't know what you'll be doing.
Is there some way to do that?
Do you speak Garnox?
No.
Okay then.
It's worth a shot. Yeah, but no, Yashi's just kind of paralyzed. It's like everything could go wrong or nothing could happen.
And as long as you just stand there or sit there not doing anything, eventually another Garnox, a much larger adult, about 50% larger than the one you have, makes its way out of the forest or the jungle.
Oh, what the? 50%. Oh, that's got to be huge.
Yeah, we got a teenager.
We'll just look at that and just think, okay, hold on, they're just checking things out. They're not doing anything.
Does it appear to be angry?
No, not at all. It just seems to move over and walk and next to the child and next to your Garnox, which your Garnox still doesn't seem to be interested in anything else happening other than moving forward. But in the back of the caravan, you guys start to see these large shadows moving out of the underbrush of the jungle and like onto the trek that the Garnox has been making. And with the light that you're giving off, Vedran, Naomi, you're able to see, yeah, it seems to be this herd of Garnoxes just starting to surround you guys like you're walking through a pasture of bulls and cows.
I think this might be a problem.
What's happening?
Well, I think this was mentioned beforehand. This might happen. They don't particularly seem to be doing anything hostile for the moment. I think it'd be best to avoid doing anything to annoy them.
Okay.
And while you're standing here, like one of these baby ones as well sees you and it's like, meh! And with relevance to its size, like begins to speed up and like run into Vedran's leg, but ineffectually, like not really doing anything.
Well, they're not doing anything. We don't have a reason to be worried yet.
Oh, no, I'm still worried.
This was to Vedran, not you guys.
Huh. Pretty cute.
And after it hits you, it like leans its head up and kind of like walking on its tiptoes to make its head go as far up toward you as possible. As it just does it again, it's like meh.
Do you want something?
Is it hungry?
I could give it a ration, maybe. I'll get out a ration. I'll feed it to it, or at least, hold it out in front of it.
As you do so, it definitely does take interest as it gets on its back to two sets of legs, and with this long greenish black tongue laps the ration through off your hands and begins to eat it.
Oh. He's a cute little guy. I will give it the pet.
Yeah, I mean, you touched the other Garnix before. It's scaly and really rough, kind of like the exterior of a snake. But
Snakes aren't rough.
warm. A lot warmer than you expected.
Do you want to have a go?
I'm okay.
It's around the time you say that another baby one just like bumps into Naomi and doing the exact same thing of meh.
I don't have any rations for you.
Meh.
You love doing noises like this, don't you?
Meh.
Meh.
No, that one seems like it likes you.
She looks around nervously at the rest of the Garnaxes.
They just have their heads down low and continually walking. Like, you guys have a center path that you made, but it seems like it's almost like duck V shape. Like these other Garnoxes are also digging up forests as they're trekking, and the kids just seem to be, or the children seem to just be moving between legs. So it feels like you're walking through a herd. Or with a herd.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're careful with them, I don't think this should be a problem.
Right.
Which, it's around this time when you say that. Naomi and Vedipu. Give me your best perceptions.
That's my fucking name now. Oh, I dropped the ball on that one.
Vedran, while being surrounded by all these animals, best way to say it, and Naomi feeling a little anxious with all of them this close. You hear it first before Vedran ever sees anything, but the sound of that noise echoing in the jungle somewhere. And then Vedran, after a small period of time as Naomi's like trying to listen, you see this large bipedal creature loom its head over like a shadow in the night. Before all nose and all ears and eyes are awoken as the creature makes its cry through the night. It's getting there. It's getting there. A lot slower than I expected.
You get that a lot?
Hi there, buddy.
So,
And with that, that's where we're ending this week.
Oh boy.
So as our heroes currently move with this herd of Garnoxes, the sound of a not too long quote-unquote friend echoes in the distance behind them. So, that would be this week of Allies of Justice. Remember, you can follow us at Nightxgamer at YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon to keep track of all of our games and join our community as I try each week to kill these guys. We start this game at Friday at 10:35 a.m. CST and go on normally for 3.5 hours, though today was a little bit of a longer session because we haven't had a chance to play in a while. Since last week I had a tragedy in the family that didn't allow for us to play last game. So, thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we hope to see you guys next week. Yeah.
Goodbye.
it's cool.
The bye-bye.
It's fine. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Give me
yeah,
an
no,
hour and we'll be safe.
I will be right back.
So it's a reveal day. All the secrets.